We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Beautiful counter punch. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice counter shot. Couldn't land that jab. Nice counter shot. These punches coming from every angle. Good counter punching. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That one lands. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. So much hype surrounding this big matchup as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
It's so hot, it's so heated, there's a roof on here, you don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're getting on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on you.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
There's a scoring blow. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. That hook was off target. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Teofimo Lopez in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round. On to the second round. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They exchange punches. His stamina is off the charts. Well done with that counter shot. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Counter punch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
How about that time counter shot? Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
The left jab is landing at will. He threw a punch and just got countered. Do you believe what we're seeing? Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. That counter punch caught him clean. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Teofimo. Let's get it started in round 3. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A perfect counter lands. Nice slip to avoid the jab. Counter punch. Catch and shoot. Miss with that jab. There's a counter shot. A perfect counter shot. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. And he scores with the counter. Beautiful counter shot. Nice counter. The jab doesn't quite connect. The courage on display here is incredible. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about TFE. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter punching.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
These two lightweights are showing you why they are the best of the best. The straight right just misses. Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Punch, counter punch. That counter shot lands. Nice counter punch. Misses with the jab. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Good counter punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Talk about TFE mode. There's the bell to start round 5. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A perfect counter shot. You know, with lightweights, these guys are going to be lightning quick.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around them. Work the body, use tactics sometimes. It's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Nice counter. That punch landed. A perfect counter lands. Can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Amir Khan has rocked! Disaster averted.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Can't land the jab there. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about TFE. Let's start the sixth. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They're giving us a high-tempo show. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
That counter shot lands. Beautiful counter shot. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. And he just missed with that left jab. They exchange punches. Beautiful counter punch. Nice counter. And he wasn't... You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about TFE. And there's the bell for round 7. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's a counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork or you're going to be a cooked goose.
This can be so frustrating when you're in such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
That jab doesn't score. That counter punch caught him clean. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. They exchange punches. He threw a punch and just got countered. Just missing with the uppercut. You'd like to see more jabs. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about TFE. Round 8, and we're off again. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter shot. Punch, counter punch. When you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses, how do you deal with it?
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Beautiful counter shot. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Beautiful counter shot. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Throws the jab and doesn't score. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
That will do it. They want no more. Well, the corner has thrown in the towel, and that will do it.